Have you noticed that over time your legs are not as strong as before? Climbing stairs or walking long distances can become increasingly difficult. Maybe you feel weakness, cramps, or even joint pain. But what if I told you that your legs are silently weakening, and this can be reversed with a few simple changes in your diet? Yes, you heard that right. Your body is asking for help, and the solution could be in what you eat every day. I can assure you that nutrition has a direct impact on the strength and endurance of your legs. Few people know that certain foods can prevent muscle degeneration and keep you mobile as you age. The problem is, if you ignore these signals, it might be too late. Muscle weakening doesn't happen overnight. It sets in slowly and silently until one day you realize you have trouble getting up from a chair, you feel pain when walking, or you simply lose balance more often. And worst of all, this can lead to serious problems like falls, fractures, and even loss of independence. But I have good news for you. I'm going to reveal the 10 powerful foods that can transform your health if you want to regain your leg strength, keep your muscles firm, and ensure more vitality and energy every day. These foods are scientifically proven to improve muscle, endurance, prevent cramps, and even strengthen bones, reducing the risk of osteoporosis and other conditions that affect mobility. It's not enough to just consume proteins. Many believe that eating only meat is enough to keep muscles strong, but nothing could be further from the truth. There are other essential nutrients like potassium, magnesium, calcium, and antioxidants that play a fundamental role in the health of your muscles and joints. Without them, your body cannot maintain its strength, and your legs end up becoming weak and vulnerable over the years. It can be scary to think your muscles are deteriorating without you realizing it, but now you have the chance to act before it's too late. In this video, I will show you the 10 essential foods to keep your legs strong and how to include them correctly in your diet to get the maximum benefit. What I'm about to tell you could be the key to staying strong, active, and independent for the rest of your life. But before we start, tell us your age and the city you're watching from, and don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with health information that can change your life and protect you and your loved ones. Introduction to eggs as a superfood. Let's begin. Eggs. Eggs are a true superfood when it comes to strengthening your muscles. They not only contain high-quality proteins essential for maintaining muscle mass, but are also packed with vitamins and minerals crucial for tissue regeneration. The protein in eggs is of high biological value, meaning it contains all the essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscles. This is fundamental to prevent the loss of leg strength, which often happens with aging or lack of physical activity. Another crucial aspect is the presence of vitamin D in eggs, a nutrient often overlooked but directly involved in muscle and bone health. A deficiency in this vitamin can lead to muscle weakness and increase the risk of falls, a common problem in older adults. Including eggs in your daily diet can ensure your muscles receive the support needed to keep functioning well. Besides proteins and vitamin D, eggs are rich in choline, an essential nutrient for proper nerve and muscle function. Choline facilitates communication between nerves and muscle fibers, improving contraction and muscle response. So if you want stronger, more agile legs, eggs are your best ally. Satiety effect and study on eggs. We can't forget the satiety effect of eggs. Due to their richness in proteins, they help control appetite and prevent excessive consumption of ultra-processed foods that can contribute to inflammation and muscle weakening. Eating eggs for breakfast, for example, can be an excellent strategy to maintain a balanced diet throughout the day. A study published in the journal Nutrients in 2018 investigated the effects of egg protein intake on muscle health in older adults. The results showed that regular consumption of high-quality proteins, like those in eggs, can significantly improve muscle mass and strength, suggesting eggs are an excellent option to combat sarcopenia, muscle mass loss, and maintain mobility. As you age, introduction to fatty fish next. We have fatty fish for keeping your legs strong and preventing muscle loss. Including fatty fish in your diet is one of the best decisions you can make. Salmon, sardines, and tuna are incredible sources of high-quality protein essential for muscle building and maintenance. But the big difference in these fish lies in their omega-3 content, a type of healthy fat that fights inflammation and improves joint function. Benefits of omega-3 and vitamin D. Chronic inflammation can be a major enemy of muscles and joints, causing pain and difficulty moving. Omega-3 in these fish reduces these inflammatory processes, helping to maintain, if you want, I can continue translating the rest, mobility and strength in the legs. This is especially important for those who suffer from problems like arthritis or frequent muscle pain. In addition, fatty fish are rich in vitamin D, a nutrient that improves calcium absorption and strengthens bones. Since the legs are responsible for supporting the body, ensuring good bone health is essential to prevent fractures and problems like osteoporosis. By regularly consuming these fish, you will not only protect your muscles but also ensure your bones remain strong. Another great benefit of these fish is the presence of coenzyme Q10, an essential compound for energy production in muscle cells. This means that including salmon, sardines, and tuna in your diet can help reduce muscle fatigue and improve physical performance, making daily activities easier and less tiring. A study published in the Journal of Cachexia, Sarcopenia, and Muscle in 2019 investigated the effects of omega-3 consumption on muscle health in older adults. The results showed that omega-3 supplementation, such as that found in fatty fish, improves muscle function, reduces inflammation, and increases muscle strength, highlighting its importance in the diet to maintain mobility and quality of life. As we age, introduction to chicken as a lean protein source. Chicken is one of the most popular foods when it comes to healthy eating, and for good reason. It is one of the best sources of lean protein, essential for muscle recovery and growth. If you want to keep your legs strong and avoid muscle loss over the years, chicken should be part of your daily diet. Unlike other meats, chicken has a reduced amount of saturated fats, making it a healthy choice for those who want to balance muscle gain and weight control. Maintaining a proper weight is fundamental to avoid overloading your legs and to prevent joint pain and inflammation. Besides protein, chicken contains vitamin B6 and collagen. Vitamin B6 helps metabolize proteins and carbohydrates, ensuring your muscles have the energy they need to stay active. Including chicken in your diet guarantees good physical performance and reduces muscle fatigue. Another important benefit of chicken is its high collagen content, especially when eaten with skin or in bone-prepared broths. Collagen is essential for the health of joints and ligaments that support the legs and ensure good mobility over the years. Study on animal protein consumption. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism in 2020 investigated the effects of animal protein consumption on muscle health in older adults. The results indicated that regular consumption of lean proteins like chicken significantly improves muscle mass and strength, reduces inflammation, and promotes better bone and joint health, emphasizing the importance of this food in the diet to maintain mobility and quality of life. Introduction to dairy and bone health. 4. Milk, cheese, and yogurt. When it comes to keeping your legs strong and healthy, one essential factor many people ignore is bone health. For this, dairy products are unbeatable. Milk, cheese, and yogurt are rich in calcium, a mineral fundamental for bone density and the prevention of problems like osteoporosis, one of the main causes of fragility in the legs as we age, osteoporosis, and its impact on the legs. Osteoporosis is a silent condition that weakens bones, making them more prone to fractures. Which part of the body is most affected? Exactly, the legs, hips, knees, and ankles are regions that endure great daily impact. Without a strong bone structure, stability is lost, increasing the risk of falls and injuries. Besides calcium, dairy products are valuable sources of vitamin D, an essential nutrient for calcium absorption by the body. It's useless to consume good amounts of calcium if your body can't properly use it. Vitamin D acts as a facilitator, helping calcium bind to bones and ensuring they stay strong and resistant. Protein in dairy. Another little mentioned benefit of dairy is its high protein content, which plays a crucial role in preserving muscle mass. Greek yogurt, for example, is an excellent protein source and contains probiotics that help intestinal health. Why does this matter? Because a healthy gut improves nutrient absorption, ensuring your body better utilizes calcium, proteins, and other essentials for muscle strengthening. Preference for natural, whole dairy products. But is any dairy good? Not all. It's ideal to prefer natural and whole versions, avoiding ultra-processed products full of added sugars. Natural yogurt without added sugar combined with fruits and seeds is an excellent option for a highly nutritious breakfast or snack. Esto study published in the journal Bone in 2017 evaluated the relationship between dairy product intake and bone mineral density in older adults. The results showed that regular dairy consumption, particularly milk and yogurt, is associated with higher bone density and reduced fracture risk, emphasizing the importance of these foods in the diet to maintain bone health and mobility over time. Introduction to bananas and potassium bananas. If you have ever felt that painful cramp in the middle of the night or during exercise, you know how annoying it can be. One of the most effective ways to prevent this problem is to ensure a good intake of potassium, an essential mineral for muscle function. When we talk about potassium, no fruit is more powerful than the banana. Function of potassium and carbohydrates in bananas. Potassium regulates sodium and fluid levels in the body, ensuring muscles contract and relax properly. A lack of this mineral can lead to muscle spasms and slower recovery after physical activities, leaving your legs more vulnerable to fatigue and weakness. Besides potassium, bananas are a natural source of healthy carbohydrates that provide quick and sustained energy. This is essential to maintain muscle endurance, especially for those who do walking, running, or any other activity requiring good leg performance. Unlike refined sugars, carbohydrates are released gradually, avoiding sudden spikes and drops in energy levels. Vitamin B6 and study on potassium. Another important point about bananas is their vitamin B6 content, which plays a crucial role in protein metabolism and neurotransmitter production. This means this fruit not only strengthens muscles, but also improves communication between nerves and muscle fibers, ensuring more precise and efficient movements. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2016 investigated the relationship between potassium intake and muscle function in older adults. The results showed that adequate potassium intake, such as from bananas, is associated with better muscle function and a lower incidence of muscle cramps, highlighting the importance of this fruit in the diet to maintain muscle health and mobility. Many people believe that only proteins and calcium are. If you want, I can continue translating the next section on spinach and cabbage as magnesium sources, important for muscle and bone strength. But there is a mineral often underestimated: magnesium. This mineral is essential for muscle contraction, post-exercise recovery, and even for preventing pain and inflammation. Two of the vegetables richest in this nutrient are spinach and cabbage. Function of magnesium and other nutrients in spinach and cabbage. Magnesium in these vegetables acts directly on muscle relaxation and contraction, preventing cramps and reducing fatigue. This is essential for those who feel heavy legs at the end of the day or have difficulty maintaining an active routine. Additionally, magnesium contributes to cellular energy production, ensuring muscles have the fuel needed to function well throughout the day. Another very important nutrient in spinach and cabbage is calcium, which, as we have seen, is essential for bone health. But what sets these vegetables apart is that they also contain vitamin K, a nutrient that works alongside calcium to strengthen bones and reduce the risk of fractures. This vitamin helps fix calcium in the skeleton, making bones denser and stronger. Antioxidants. And study on magnesium. Spinach and cabbage are also rich sources of antioxidants that combat oxidative stress and reduce inflammation in the body. This means less joint and muscle pain, allowing your legs to recover faster after physical activities. A study published in the Journal of Sports Science and Medicine in 2018 investigated the effects of consuming magnesium-rich vegetables like spinach and cabbage on muscle function and post-exercise recovery. The results showed that a magnesium-rich diet significantly improves muscle function, reduces fatigue, and speeds up recovery, highlighting the importance of these vegetables in the diet to maintain muscle health and mobility. Introduction to LS. Beans and lentils as plant protein sources. 7. Beans and lentils. If you thought only meats could provide protein for muscle building, it's time to change that idea. Beans and lentils are two plant-based protein sources that play a role in maintaining muscle strength, especially in the legs. These foods are rich in iron, a mineral essential for muscle oxygenation and energy. Production. Iron deficiency in fibers in beans and lentils. Iron deficiency can lead to fatigue and a feeling of weakness in the legs, making simple tasks like walking and climbing stairs more difficult. Beans and lentils are excellent allies to avoid this problem, ensuring your muscles get enough oxygen efficiently. Besides iron, these legumes are rich in fiber, which aids digestion and prevents blood sugar spikes. This is important because unstable glucose levels can lead to energy loss and difficulty recovering muscle strength after physical activities. Maintaining stable energy levels throughout the day is essential to avoid fatigue and keep your legs active and healthy. Essential amino acids and study on legumes. Another positive point about beans and lentils is that they contain essential amino acids that help regenerate muscle fibers. This means that consuming these foods regularly can aid muscle recovery, reduce pain, and prevent injuries. A study published in the journal Nutrients in 2019 investigated the relationship between legume intake and muscle health in older adults. The results showed that regular consumption of beans and lentils is associated with better muscle mass, greater strength, and lower fatigue incidence, highlighting their importance in the diet to maintain muscle health and mobility. Introduction to quinoa as a complete superfood. 8. Quinoa. When talking about a complete food, quinoa tops the list. It is considered a superfood because it contains all essential amino acids, making it one of the best plant protein options for those wanting to preserve muscle strength and avoid lean mass loss. Unlike many cereals, quinoa has a protein profile very close to meat and eggs, making it an excellent substitute for those who want to reduce animal protein intake without compromising muscle health. Its amino acids help in muscle recovery and regeneration, preventing loss and ensuring your legs are always strong and ready for daily activities. Iron and magnesium in quinoa. Besides protein, quinoa is rich in iron, essential for muscle oxygenation. Iron helps transport oxygen through the blood, ensuring muscles get the nutrients and energy they need to function well. If you feel your legs heavy, tired, or weak, it could be a sign of iron deficiency. Including quinoa in your diet can help resolve this issue. Another incredible benefit of quinoa is its high magnesium concentration, which, as we've seen, is vital to avoid cramps, reduce muscle tension, and improve physical performance. This mineral also helps produce ATP, the main energy source for muscle cells, ensuring your legs have endurance and readiness throughout the day. Fiber and study on quinoa. Quinoa also contains fiber that aids digestion and controls blood glucose levels. This means you'll have balanced energy without sudden spikes and drops that could affect your physical performance. Additionally, as a low glycemic index food, quinoa helps maintain satiety longer, preventing excessive consumption of processed foods that can weaken muscles and joints. A study published in Frontiers in Nutrition in 2018 investigated the effects of quinoa consumption on muscle and metabolic health. The results showed that including quinoa in the diet significantly improves muscle mass, metabolic function, and endurance, highlighting its importance as a superfood to maintain muscle health and mobility. Introduction to avocado as a nutritious food. Avocado is one of the most nutritious foods you can eat to keep your legs strong and muscles healthy. It is rich in good fats, potassium, and antioxidants, which directly help muscle recovery, reduce inflammation, and improve mobility. Potassium and monounsaturated fats in avocado. One of its most important benefits is its high potassium content. As you know, potassium is key for muscle contraction and preventing cramps. What many people don't know is that avocado contains more potassium than bananas, so it's an excellent option to balance electrolytes and prevent muscle fatigue. Another plus for avocado is that it's full of monounsaturated fats, the same kind found in olive oil. These fats help reduce joint inflammation and improve absorption of nutrients essential for muscles and bones. What does this mean? Less muscle pain, better recovery after exercise, and more endurance in your legs throughout the day. Vitamin E, antioxidants, and study on avocado. Avocado is also an excellent source of vitamin E and antioxidants that fight free radicals and prevent premature muscle wear. If you exercise or simply want to maintain your leg health longer, eating foods rich in antioxidants is a great strategy to avoid cellular aging and improve muscle regeneration. On top of that, avocado gives you a good energy boost thanks to its, if you want I can continue, combination of healthy fats and fiber. Unlike simple carbohydrates that cause blood sugar to spike and drop, the fats in avocado provide you with stable and lasting energy, meaning you feel energized all day without those sudden crashes of fatigue. A study published in Nutrients in 2020 investigated the effects of avocado consumption on muscle health and physical function in older adults. The results showed that regular avocado consumption significantly improves muscle function, reduces inflammation, and increases mobility, highlighting the importance of this food in the diet to maintain muscle health and mobility. Introduction to walnuts and almonds as nutrient powerhouses. Number 10. Walnuts and almonds. If you want to strengthen your legs, have more energy, and avoid muscle fatigue, you can't ignore the power of walnuts and almonds. These foods are true nutrient powerhouses essential for muscle recovery, energy reduction, and reducing inflammation in the joints. Magnesium and healthy fats in walnuts and almonds. One of the reasons walnuts and almonds are so beneficial is their high magnesium content, a mineral crucial for muscle contraction and relaxation. If you experience frequent cramps or notice your legs tire quickly, you might be deficient in magnesium. Regular consumption of these nuts helps prevent muscle spasms and improves physical endurance, making your legs stronger and more agile. Besides magnesium, walnuts and almonds are rich in healthy fats, mainly omega-3 and omega-6, which help reduce inflammation in the body. This is especially important for those who experience joint pain or suffer from conditions like arthritis. These fats also help lubricate the joints, ensuring greater mobility and less discomfort when walking or doing physical activities. Proteins, fibers, and video closing. Another important benefit of walnuts and almonds is their high concentration of plant-based proteins and fibers. Proteins are essential for maintaining muscle mass, while fibers help control blood sugar levels, preventing sudden drops in energy throughout the day. This means you will have more energy to move and strengthen your legs without constantly feeling fatigued. That's all for today's video. Before we say goodbye, I'd love to know, did you already know all these benefits of the 10 foods that strengthen the legs? How many of them do you usually include in your daily diet? Were you surprised by any of the facts we shared? Remember, your muscle health is key to an active and independent life. So don't hesitate to share this video with your friends and family so they can also benefit from this information. Also, we'd love to hear your experiences and opinions. Leave a comment below to tell us what you thought about this content. If you want to stay updated with more tips and recommendations to take care of your health, like this video and subscribe to our channel.